Okay, let's look at the area of compound or composite figures. Okay, so I'm going to write a note. Composite, it means that it's a shape made of several or parts of other shapes. Okay, so for number 1, we have what shapes? Well, I see a 14 by 9, so that is a rectangle. And 2 halves of a circle make one whole circle. Okay, so we have 2 shapes here. So to find the area of a rectangle, it's the length times width, or base times height. So 9 times 14. Let me get my calculator out. 9 times 14, 126 yards squared. Now I need to find the circle. Area is pi r squared. Well, the diameter is 14, so the radius, let me change color, is half of that. So I'm going to use 3.14 for pi, and then use 7 for my radius, and let's plug that into the calculator. 3.14 times 7 squared, and we get 153.86. Yards squared, and we're going to add 126 to that, and we get 279.86 yards squared. And that is how we find the area of a composite shape. Okay, let's look at number 2. There's several ways we could chop this shape into different parts. We could use these 3 rectangles, or we can use these 3 rectangles. You have a lot of options, so you just stick with one and go for it. So this one is a 4 by 28 rectangle, so let's just go ahead and calculate that. 112 centimeters squared. This middle rectangle, we know it's at least 10, and if we were to partition the line at the top, we have 10, because the whole is 28, 8, that's 18, so 28 minus 18 equals 10, which means this little guy is 10. We don't really care for him, but now that is how we'll find out the right side. So the right side is 16, this is 4, this is 6, that's 10, which means this guy is 6 in the middle. Okay, so in the same fashion, let's continue. We have a 6 times 10 plus 8, okay, because it went this length. 10 plus 8 is 18, so let's do 6 times 18. 108 centimeters squared, and let's do the final one. 6 times 8, okay, and that is 48 centimeters squared. Okay, now to find the total area, we just add them all up. Okay, so 112 plus 108 plus 48 is 268. Okay. So again, you could have gone the other direction into those vertical lines to find those shapes, and you would have gotten the same answer. Okay. Now let's look at number 3. What shapes do we have? Well, we have a trapezoid and a rectangle. Okay, so area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 times the height all over divide 2. So our two bases are 11 and 15. Our height is 4 divide 2. So 11 plus 15 is 26 times 2 is 50. I'm so sorry. I'm struggling. Let's just put in the calculator. 52. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So this is 52 inches squared. Okay, I do realize it's not drawn to scale. 11 is far longer than 15 in this demonstration, but we're still going to just go with it. Okay, and then this one is 11 times 3.5. And we get 38.5 inches squared. And to find total area, we just add those together. So if I do add 52, we get 90.5 inches squared. Okay. And our last problem, this has two shapes. We have a rectangle and a triangle. So the rectangle is just 2 times 4.5, which is 9. Okay, we do need to find the length here, but the base right here is 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. So this whole base is 4. We need to find the height by subtracting the rectangle, which is 4.5, so that means we have 2 left, so the height is 2 feet. Okay, so area of a triangle is base, 4, times the height, 2 divide 2, we get 2 times 4 is 8, divide 2 is 4 feet squared. We have feet squared here. And to find the total, all we do is add 9 plus 4 equals 13 feet squared. And there you have 4 different examples of composite or compound figures.